Good morning, everyone. Hope you've all been enjoying the Cosmotel. I'm Sada Humedi, the social media and video exec at Cosmopolitan Middle East, and I'll be hosting our wonderful masterclass with Kroma Drama today. We're joined by Olivia Jacob, one of their MUAs, and her beautiful model, Dana. So to start off, Chroma Drama is a brand new, like fairly brand new beauty brand onto the UAE beauty scene, and it is completely regional. They've got eyeshadow palettes, highlight and contour, and such versatile products, and they're gonna get our faces covered today basically with the cutest makeup. Olivia is going to be showing us how to create a day look, a night look, and a chroma crazy look.
Chroma craze look, yes.
Chroma craze look, which I'm so curious to know what it's about. So let's get right into it.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Olivia, and it's a pleasure to be here with all of you today. I already did Dana's base. She's got gorgeous skin. And today we're going to start with the eyes. First palette I have is Stay Golden, Golden Girl. And today we're going to do the day look first. So for day look, we're just trying to look natural but contoured. As we contour the face, we're gonna contour the eyes as well using lighter shades like this one. Close your eyes. First, I'm gonna prime her eyes using concealer or any primer you have. Just to wipe out all the veins and any color, any discoloration. Like this. So I usually like to leave this base sticky with no powder, so it catches more pigment of the eyeshadow. Chroma Drama palettes are already super pigmented. They became my favorite in no time. Like this. So again, we're using the Golden Girl palette. I'm using a light shade like this just to quickly contour the eyes. So we're getting the definition back to the eye, how it would look with no eyeshadow, because we're trying to achieve the no makeup look as you're going to work or a meeting. Yeah.
So would you say that you're using warmer tones?
Warmer tones, yeah.
Yeah, it's Stay Golden.
Yeah.
The eyeshadow palette, it has much warmer tones rather than neutral tones.
Yeah.
So I think it would definitely work better during the day or as a morning makeup look.
Yes. Also, I'm gonna use All You Need Is Faith and Trust palette with this color. I'm just getting darker and darker as I go.
I really love
this one, yeah.
The raspberry shade above
it. You can see how much I used and abused this palette. So again, I'm going in the same socket here as I'm creating like just natural shadows to the eyes. And a blending trick is you put the color where you want it, right there. And then when you feel that there is nothing on the brush, like that, you take it and you just like buff out. Buff the edges only. You don't need to go all over, just buff the edges where you feel like you need to blend. Number one rule in makeup is blending.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Whether it's eyeshadow,
fade, anything.
Concealer.
Like this. And I love using the contour as eyeshadow. I love this color. It's never blend in. So I use this color right here.
That's super multifunctional.
Yeah, I love using this bronzer for eyeshadow. So I simply cover up all this lid space. It's already blended in with the color that I created earlier, so no need to go like and blend in much. And since this is creamy, it gives the most impacted eyeshadow, like this. Then I open up. So you can see like her eyes are contoured, not too strong, but it's still like you can see a little bit of color there. And I'm gonna take this small brush, also from Kroma Drama. I'm gonna take the same color and use it to contour under her eyes. Look up.
And can you also use this brush for your inner corner?
Yes, inner corner. It's great for inner corner highlighter. But because naturally, this under eye part is a little bit like rounded, so we're trying to get the natural also shape back to the eyes. Because a common mistake that people do is just clear out over their eyes and under their eyes and think they look natural.
Yeah, I do that
Yeah.
all the time. Yeah, once I put concealer under my eyes, I
Yeah, you need to
forget
always,
put any kind of eyeshadow.
yeah, if you want it to look more natural, you need to go back and add more definition to your face and eyes. See? For now, all we need is a little bit of mascara. Look down.
So what would you say is your personal favorite palette from all the Chroma Drama palettes?
I love the face palette because I can use it as eyeshadow. Like if I'm gonna pick one that I could take with me anywhere, the blend-in one is the perfect eyeshadow and face palette to me because I can use them in any way. So again, going in with that blend-in face palette, and I already contoured her face with cream contour. I'm just gonna go add a small light layer of contour using the same color I used on her eyes. Just little dabs. I also don't like to swipe, just little dabs like this to add, yeah. I don't like this because it sometimes removes the makeup underneath because you need to be very gentle because the added cream and sometimes the brush strokes could be harsh. So like always dab gently to blend nicer without removing anything underneath. Same thing about the eyes. That I said about the eyes goes to the face. If you want it to look natural, you do light contour. You don't just put like all over like foundation and you feel like I'm good to go because your face will look 2D. You need to add 3D back to the face with a little bit of contour, not too much. So I like going in contour like 3 shape like this and then like this. So I'm doing like a 3 shape. And now with this Have a Bright Day palette, I'm gonna go with this shade just to add a little blush. I'm using the same brush from Chroma Drama. Also, same technique of tapping. Just like that. Of course, because it's a day look, you can add more, but it's just this is okay for a day look. Let me quickly add lipstick. And you're really ready to go to work, Dana. Just also, I love nude colors in the morning.
I like that you've used warm tones, but it's also pretty subdued.
Yeah, you can
I
see
would
it.
have definitely put way more blush because
Yeah.
I just love layering blush in the morning.
Actually, blush is just like, everyone likes blush in different levels. But just to keep like everything looking natural and simple. And that's it. We'll use a little bit of Fix Plus. This is also a magic product to absorb all the extra powder that you have on your face and make it like a little bit more looking natural. And that's it for day look.
So
Hope
what
you
would you
enjoyed
say
it.
is the best way to get color payoff with these pigments?
Color payoff. First of all, you use the cream base, as I used in the beginning. You don't put, some people put like base on the eyes, and then they put powder, like translucent powder, and then they build up the eyeshadow. That's like a technique that has been always there, but a new technique that I figured out that works best with color payoff and eyeshadow, that you use cream eyeshadow base or a concealer, and you don't set it with powder. You set it actually with the eyeshadow, and it gives the most payoff color. And later on, for Chroma Craze, I will show you how you get the most payoff color of like a colorful eyeshadow, like this one. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
And this
just by looking at
oranges,
those
yeah, and this
shimmers.
oranges. This one is one of my favorites when I go to Chroma Craze look. So I will show you how you can achieve a very, very colorful look, which is super trendy. And I will show you that later. So now I'm going to do a little bit of night look. So doing the same thing if you came back to work, from work and you want to go out with friends. So with the same eye look, I will make it a little bit more night. So I'm going back to this palette. It's all you need is faith and trust. I'm going back with the darkest shade right here. I'm going to take the same brush from Chroma Drama. And now I'm going to create, like you're creating a wing, but with the eyeshadow. Because you want to create the lifted eye look, but with the eyeshadow.
I've seen that trending a lot these days, actually. People don't want to wear eyeliner as much anymore. They'd rather use eyeshadow as eyeliner.
So open up. Also, a common mistake that people do, that they do their makeup, and raise your hand if you feel like you've been there, that you do your eye makeup with closed eye, and then when you open up, it's totally different. Yeah? Has anyone been there? You've been there? Yeah? So the trick is that you do your makeup while your eyes are open, so you can see how it will look like in the end. So Dana, keep your eyes open. So now I'm creating that like a winged liner look, and then I'm going back into the crease just to have that like winged out look. I love this color. It's the perfect between warm and cool. Like this. Yeah?
It's almost like a berry kind of tone.
Yeah, berry tone.
I love any berry tone colors.
And again, I'll worry about blending later. I'm just putting the color where I want it to be, and then later I will blend.
The pigment is beautiful.
Yeah, I love the pigment.
And no fallout, which is
No
really great
fallout.
with dark
No
colors
fallout.
like this.
Usually I do the eyes first for any fallout, but with Chroma Drama, I don't have to.
Hacks.
Keep your eyes open more. Yeah? Later, I'm gonna go with this shade now for blending. So I'm going to only go on the edge right here and blend. See how easily that blends? It has such a buttery formula. And don't be scared to go all the way up, because here anyway we'll do like a highlighter afterwards. And this way actually, don't be scared also to bring it up and out, just to have that like lifted eye look.
It almost looks like a very smoky eye.
Very smoky eye. Can you go like this? Yeah. For now, this is my absolute favorite shade, this one. Mixed with this one, they give the best payoff. I go like this. I love using it with my fingers because this one gives the most payoff for the color. Close your eyes, watch this. Super pigmented.
Yeah, that just glided on.
Yeah, super creamy. And it's such a special, nice color. Like I didn't find it in any other palettes, honestly.
So would you say the best hack for using this color is sort of using your finger
Fingers.
instead of a brush?
Yeah, fingers. When it comes to any glittery or pigmented shade like this, it's best to use it with your fingers. And I also like to go all the way up with it to give the effect of a longer, bigger crease. Because when the light hits it, you feel like it's bigger. Open up. Yeah. And then on top, I take that. See the colors? They're just, this is pink, and this is just a little bit golden, just to tone down the pink a little bit. You can leave it at that, but I love mixing in anything. Close up. And I just put it like in the middle.
Plus, you can never have enough glitter.
You can never.
In my opinion. I like that it doesn't look super heavy. It's almost like a very natural shimmer.
Yeah. So I go back with the same brush, and I just tap just between the lines, just to blend. I don't go all the way like this, because this will create that the glitter will come on the matte shades, and the matte shades will come on the glitter, and it will not give the best result. So just blend in where you see the line. That's it. So I'll go back. Just a second. Yeah. With
What
this
would
palette.
you say is the best palette from Chroma Drama that's great for beginners?
Beginners. I'd say this one.
This one?
This one because it has all the natural
Yeah.
colors here, and also you can get to the darkest. So you have everything in this one. It's Stay Golden Girl. So I take that small eyeshadow from Chroma Drama as well, and I take that brown shade, and now I'm gonna create a liner with the eyeshadow. Open up. So again, I'm letting her open her eyes while I do.
What 3 brushes from Chroma Drama could you not live without? Like you have to choose 3.
The biggest one, and the small shader brush, and the blending brush, this one that I used earlier.
Yeah.
So you can use this like face, eyes, and these are perfect. I'm going back, just creating an eyeliner, but with an eyeshadow. I love this. I love this trick. It just opens the eyes more.
And it really sits well on top of the shimmer
Yeah, the
and on top
shimmers.
of other
Yeah, yeah.
colors.
That's what I love. The eyeshadows are friends together. They don't like deny each other. Yeah. Dana has a beautiful eye, and her eye shape is hooded, which we have. A lot of people have hooded eyes, and I myself as well. I love doing the eyeliner also with the eye open, because I always get asked a lot, how do you get to do eyeliner on hooded eyes? Close your eyes, Dana. It gives like a weird shape when you close your eyes, but when you open your eyes, it gives the lifted look. Close your eyes. That's it. Up. One more layer of mascara.
The best thing is using eyeshadow as eyeliner is honestly, if you make a mistake,
You can
just
blend it.
Blend it away.
Just
and
blend
you're
it, yeah.
fine.
Exactly. So pretty. And actually the berry tones and pinks are so in.
I think they will always
They always be in, yeah.
You can never not love a berry tone.
For now, I'll just take that like angle brush, because I just want to create like a little bit of a cat eye, a fox eye, which is also super trendy. So I'll just take the eyeshadow as well.
If you're a beginner, I find that fox eyes are much easier to do with eyeshadow rather than with eyeliner.
Yes, exactly.
Because if you make one single mistake in your inner corner with eyeliner, trying to smudge that off is way too difficult.
And also a trick for beginners with eyeshadow especially, that when you do the makeup, start with the eye first. Because whenever you can make mistakes, you can delete and come back.
I still start with eye first.
Yeah. So for fox eye, this just follow the inner corner, follow how it is, and just extend a little bit. Not going all the way, but just following the actual shape of the eye. Like this. And simply just, if you have anything, like, oh, just go like this.
How often do you clean your brushes? They look brand new.
I clean my brushes every 3 days. Every 3 days.
That's
For
dedication.
personal use, you need to clean your brushes every 2 weeks maximum.
Yeah.
Every 2 weeks maximum, yeah. So I take darker shades, same shades I put on the eye, look up, and I connect it also down. This gives the illusion of a bigger eye, of course, and it makes it much, much relatable, the lower lash line to the up.
Also for a night look, this is definitely much more sultry, we
Yeah.
could say.
Yes, definitely. Just, yeah. And then I'm going in with the contour palette. And I'm going now with the darker shade a little bit because we want to create like a sharper line. And again, I tap, tap, tap. just like this. I do the nose as well. And the forehead.
I love that hack of using bronzer under your bottom lip.
Yes.
To sort of make
It
your
gives,
lips look bigger.
It gives like a natural filler. And now when you feel like the brush doesn't have anything, you can go in a little bit more with like blending technique, just like, again, no need for swiping. Now I'm gonna go with the highlighter. They have beautiful highlighter shades. This one, you can see now in the sun, it's very, very beautiful. And I love this one. It gives like such nice glow and it blends into the skin without like having a layer of like highlighter.
Which one of the colors would you say is sort of the most universal highlighter for every skin tone?
Most universal highlight, like the most golden, more golden, because the golden matches from medium to dark to a little bit of light. Also can use the like golden shades. It's very pretty.
And it's not too heavy whatsoever.
It's not. It just looks like your skin, but it's glowing.
That blends into the contours
Exactly.
so beautifully.
I like highlighting the tip of the nose, of course, and the bridge. Now we're gonna go in with the same highlight. And we're gonna highlight the inner corner. Highlighting the inner corner gives like really open eye effect, especially when you have that fox eye. And highlighting also this brow bone. So the trick is when you put the eyeshadow, the pink eyeshadow up, and then you put the highlighter on top, it gives like kind of a pink highlighter which matches the vibe of the entire eye. Some people put like here silver eyeshadow when they have like golden eyes or browns, so it doesn't match. So that's why I kept the eyeshadow up to the brow bone. So when I put the eye highlighter on top, it gives like kind of a related look.
Also, it blends in really well.
Really
It doesn't
nice,
look like
yeah.
there's just a block of eyebrow, like the brow bone highlight, which is really nice.
It's very pretty.
You look so glowy. Like you're so dewy.
Now I'll just go in with gloss on top of this. She already has very beautiful like lip color. I love this lip color on you, Dana. So gloss also is so in. Yeah.
So we said that the sort of berry tones are a big eyeshadow trend. What other eyeshadow trends do you think you're going to see in 2021?
Neons. Neons are so in.
I definitely think neon graphic looks.
Yeah, graphic liner, neons are so in this summer. So I think it's gonna be neon graphics, neon graphics. And that's it for the night look.
It looks very, very beautiful. So berry.
Yeah. I just need to go because I have a lot of makeup on my hand. Just a second.
If anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask me or Olivia. But Olivia probably knows much more than I do. So,
Is that me?
Yeah, so just think about them and then just ask away when she gets back.
Okay. So now for Chroma Craze look. We're gonna remove that eyeshadow.
Right.
It hurts me. It hurts me to remove the eyeshadow. Close your eyes.
So the third look Olivia is going to be presenting is Chroma Craze, and it's basically going to be a much more colorful eyeshadow look, which I personally love. I love colorful eyeshadow.
Me too. It's my
It
favorite.
just looks so much more bold, and if you get the right pigment, then honestly, you can get so creative with your looks.
Bye-bye berry tones. Bye-bye eyeshadow.
So from the day look that you showed us earlier to the night look, the biggest thing that I think you distinguished is just having a darker shade of eyeshadow.
Darker shade of
Yeah,
eyeshadow.
but it was still a warm tone, which is a really
Yeah.
nice gradual difference.
Yeah. And it's balanced with the lip like nude lips. I always love to keep balance, whether it's in the eye. I call it the makeup balance, whether in the eye or the face. If you're gonna go with darker eyes, you go with lighter lips. If you're gonna go with lighter eyes, you go with darker lips. Yeah? Did that make sense?
And you barely had to really add anything to her day look other than a few more shades on the
Exactly.
eyes.
Yeah. Okay. So for the Chroma Craze look, from the name, it's called crazy. It's a bit crazy look. For the trick that I wanted to show you about how to get the most payoff of colors, which is like super trendy, is to use a white base. A white base. This is a white concealer or foundation. I use the white. It looks crazy in the beginning. But with using the white, you're just taking out every color in the skin. Just like that.
And you really covered the entire lid with
The
it.
entire lid, yeah. Just like that. Keep your eyes closed, keep your eyes closed. Yeah. It's like I'm erasing everything.
And again, you're using a
Cream, yeah.
product, which is a hack I actually didn't really learn about today, like until today, so I'm gonna go home and look
Yeah.
for cream eyeshadow products ASAP.
It just makes it easier than layering 5 or 6 layers of powder on top of each other. Just one cream layer and one powder layer will be enough for a really payoff for the eyeshadow. Just like that. Keep your eyes closed. So now I'm going to use Stay Classy, this orange shade right here.
I love this color.
Yeah,
it's like a mustard,
so yeah,
yellow,
beautiful.
orange.
So now see how the color will pay off on the white base. And you just build it. And for this trick also, it will never have fallout because the cream will grab the powder and it will not like go down on your base.
And you really do get the pigment that way.
Yeah. And I go up also to the brows. I cover all the white areas that I did.
I think for these kind of bold looks, you could honestly pull them off anytime.
Anytime, yeah. Especially when they're super trendy now. You can layer neon colors on this.
I was just thinking that
Yeah,
the
like-
layering is so easy.
Yeah, super easy when you have that white. base. And it gives that neon, super neon, vibrant.
This is also a great color for the summer, and summer is
Yeah.
coming up
Yes.
much quicker than we expected.
I have it on my nails already. Open up. So it's like a one-step eyeshadow. So for the rest now, I'm going to blend. Again, just making sure that there is not too much on the brush.
I really love looks like these because you're really only using one eyeshadow shade and basically one brush, and they're really trendy at the
Yes,
moment, which is just
100%.
having one really bold pigment of color.
Yeah, look up. Actually, the one eyeshadow look is very in as well. You just put one shade and you go. It just made it very easy for beginners also to achieve a look without thinking about blending, without thinking about how many colors should I put on my eyes, which color I should put next, just one color.
And what's great by using eyeshadow and sort of powdered eyeshadow instead of those pigments or colors that, you
Yeah.
know, the ones that look like concealer?
Yes?
Those are much, much scarier to use as a beginner.
yeah.
Really, because you feel like when it dries down, if you make one mistake, it's so difficult to go back. But using eyeshadow like this is very, very easy. You can blend it out, you can change the color.
Yeah. So now what I'm doing is just taking this light from the same palette, this light color, and now like taming the orange, like what I want it to be. Highlighting this brow bone. Usually when you do like colors like this, try to avoid textures. You can do that, like there's no rules in makeup, but I mean, you can avoid textures when you have colors, just to have that focus on the color, not on like eyeshadow shimmers, you know? So for this look, instead of having the highlighter as shimmer, I'm using like a matte cream shade. And this is a perfect cream shade, by the way. Like, it's so nice. And you have like two shades, the warm one and the cool one.
And the warm one looks like it could really suit so many skin tones.
So many skin tones, yeah, exactly. So I'm just taming the orange. Yeah. And then we have this beautiful cranberry red shade right here. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna use this as a red eyeliner, but I use Fix Plus, just like that, to make it so I can mix.
That's a really great hack.
Yeah, so I can mix like this. And then you get a red eyeshadow, red eyeliner look. So I mix till you feel like it's creamy, and you get the texture you want, and you're happy with the color.
And then that'll be so much easier to apply because
Exactly.
it's like cream.
Yeah. So you can see the color pay off like this.
The pigment though.
Sorry, I need to get my hands dirty, otherwise I will not be doing makeup. So again, open your eyes. And I go like this.
The cranberry also really suits the orange.
Really, yeah, really
very, very
complement
well.
each other. And colored eyeliner are so in right now.
I personally love colored eyeliner.
Yeah.
And actually, there are some colored eyeliners that suit your eye color specifically.
Close your eyes.
I'm pretty sure that for brown eyes, blue colored eyeliner really makes your eyes pop. Almost the same way that
Yeah.
Dana has blue eyes. And so, yeah, I think it's almost pink tones or
Yeah.
red tones that make her eyes pop.
So you can see now, like the red, how it like made it a little bit extra out there. Leaves a
We
little
love
bit
being
more.
extra.
Yeah. open your eyes more. Yeah. Again, I'm just letting her open her eyes so I can have this, I can see in the future how the eyeliner will look like. Close your eyes.
It's such a fierce makeup look as well.
And
I
2
know-
steps.
Yeah, it only took 2 steps, and I know some people may be a bit hesitant to do
Yeah.
bold looks like this, but I find that they're probably some of the
Open up.
easiest looks
Yeah.
to achieve.
They are, and like you can do the colored look and go out of the door and you're ready for summer.
Yeah, and it's just so creative. It really adds like
Yeah.
a whole new dimension to your makeup.
See? And when you do this with eyeshadow, it's very easy to fix, not like the black eyeliner. Yeah. And that's it.
That looks so
That's
great.
it. Same, I like to go with very minimal lips if I'm doing colorful eyes, so you'll have balance in the face.
So which palette did you use again for the Chroma Craze? Just so we
Chroma
can
Craze, I
remind
use
everyone.
Stay Classy,
Okay.
and I use this shade and this shade, literally 2 shades to create this look.
Does anybody have any questions that they'd like to ask? Don't be shy, put your hands up. Oh, okay. You can share it first.
Thank you for the beautiful masterclass. I just wanted to ask you, sprayed the finishing spray right onto the pan, so that means the eyeshadow palette is actually okay with it, like there won't be any problems with it.
No, it won't be any problems. After a while, the Fix Plus dries, and then you can use the, like see?
The powder eyeshadow.
You can just go like this,
Right.
and you can use it again as eyeshadow. No problem. It just, the Fix Plus goes away and it dries. As it dries on the face, it will dry on the powder.
I think that's a plus because many eyeshadows are like not compatible like that.
Yeah, you can always do that. Worst case scenario, it will not happen. You just scratch the first layer and then you get the powder out again and no problem.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Yep.
That's a great hack. I think you put your hand up, didn't you? Can we just give her the mic?
I had a question about why did you put the white powder first before you put the eyeshadow?
Why did I do that?
Yeah.
To cancel any colors. Because if you put the orange on your skin tone, it will appear not orange. It will not show the true color. So you're canceling all the veins, the beige color, all your skin tone you're canceling. So when you put the color, it will just show you exactly how it is in the pan. You know, it will not be affected by the skin tone or anything, any discoloration on your eyes.
And creams are probably easier
Yeah.
and better to use than
Yes.
white powder.
Yeah.
Because you never know if you layer any kind of eyeshadow on top of a white powder, then you're not going to get the color that you want. It'll end up like mixing together.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Any questions?
Yeah, any more questions?
Okay, so I was just wondering if we could only keep one makeup palette in our bag every day, which one do you recommend it would be?
That's such a hard question. Such a
It's
hard
really
question.
good question.
Such a hard
though,
question.
'cause it's an everyday palette.
Honestly, for me, as she asked me earlier, this blend-in one, I absolutely love it because you have here the contour, you have here the banana kind of shade that you can put under your eye, and you have here the 3 highlighters that you can use this as eyeshadow and this also as like an eyeshadow. Why not? There's no rules. And I love this palette, but also my favorite, if I'm gonna say eyeshadow, this one. The All You Need Is Faith and Trust, because it has 3 special colors
It's
that you don't
shimmers.
find it in any other palette. Like I'm gonna just give you like a quick swatch. It has a very unique formula. like one swatch, it's super creamy, as you can see.
It looks very, very buttery.
Yeah, very, very buttery. These shades, like, very, very special. You don't find it in any palette. And also you have the mattes that will keep that balance. You know,
I love that cool one you
yeah.
just put on.
no more clean fingers. But these shades are very, very special in eyeshadow. If you have like the option to buy 2 palettes, I cannot say one, 2 palettes, this one and the blend-in are very good because you have the face one and you have the eye one. And you also have these colors. This is the cranberry I used on her for the day look, for the night look. And you have darker shades if you want to go like for that as well. I hope I answered your question.
Any other questions? Could be anything about eyeshadow. I know
Anything about
eyeshadow's,
anything.
Oh, yeah, anything about anything, essentially. Eyeshadow is also super difficult to sort of learn as a beginner, so it's super helpful to ask.
I'll say one tip because I get asked that a lot with how to use like eyeshadow, how to decide which eyeshadow brush I use with which shades. I'll give you one simple tip. The lighter the color, the bigger the brush. The darker the color, the smaller the brush. Again, the lighter the color, the bigger the brush. The darker the color, the smaller the brush. Because when you have brown eyeshadow, if you go with brown eyeshadow with, like, let's say a big brush, like super big brush, and you go like this with brown eyeshadow, what will happen is that you'll have entire eye of brown. You feel like someone give you like a red eye or a brown eye, you know? But when you go with the brown eyeshadow with a small brush, you're making definition. You're making definition. With the light color, you use big brush because you're making just a transition shade, transition color. So this is a trick that you can keep on like repeating as you're doing eyeshadow, and you'll find it very easy to pick which brush for which eyeshadow. I hope that helped.
That's a great tip because, like, I mean, I've never heard that sort of saying, which is the lighter the eyeshadow.
The bigger the brush?
Yeah, I've never heard that, so that's great. I will literally take this with
Yeah.
me to see,
Yeah.
basically. If we don't have any more questions, we can just wrap up this session, and I would love for all of you to go inside the Cosmotel, just to visit our little candy bar, our fashion closet, and I do know Kroma Drama actually have some tables set up, so you can also ask Olivia any further questions inside, but we have to go in groups of 5. But thank you so much for participating today. Thank you, Dana, for donating your beautiful face.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Thank
Hope
you
you
guys
guys
for
enjoy.
coming. Yeah. See you soon. Thanks.
Just a reminder, the Cosmotel is open.